when you get yourself up and running and start your Amazon journey, one of the things that we get you to do is to set up an email address for yourself. And that's an important part of the process because as you build your Amazon empire, that will become more and more important. As you're dealing with suppliers, they'll look at your email address to judge how professional you are. And if you've got your email address as magic169@hotmail.com, that ain't going to look so good versus fluffy@fluffytoys.com, for instance, whatever it may be. You get what I mean. So getting an email address is actually a really good thing to do. There are two places I use to buy domain names, and on the back of buying the domain name, you can also then buy an email address, what's called a server, what will allow you to send and receive emails as that new email address, fluffy@fluffytoys.com.au, for instance. Those two servers are Namecheap, and I use Namecheap for everything other than Australian domain names. So .com.au is the TLD, what's called a top level domain for Australia. And I go to Crazy Domains for those. But for everything else, so .co.uk, .com, .fr in France, .de in Germany, blah, 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 I go to Namecheap. Why do I use those two? Pretty simple. In my experience, it's very, very common to require technical support for this particular element of your business. So setting up your email address in your new email domain, fluffytoys.com.au, if you've never done it before, will confuse the shit out of you. And it's much, much better to pay a couple of extra dollars. It's like a latte's worth of extra. That's all I'm talking about, like $3 or $4 for a year to get your domain name with Crazy Domains than it is with somebody else, for instance. And the benefit to you of doing that is Crazy Domains customer service is freaking fantastic. They are, I don't know how the hell they do it. Their customer service is spectacular. So I suggest Crazy Domains. That's also why I use Namecheap. Their customer service is super, super good. And if you've never done it before, I'm going to say you'll probably need customer service, customer tech support to help you. So there's that. So once you've got that, you can then set something up called Google G Suite. So let's just go to G Suite, which is what I use. So all of the emails that you get from me, no matter what I'm sending you, comes from G Suite. And it's just like having your own professional business Gmail address, except for instead of it being ladytoys69@gmail.com, now I'm obsessed with that, thanks to Joy. So instead of it being that, you can have fluffy@fluffytoys.com.au, but run it as a Gmail address. And that also, of course, then gives you Google Docs, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Gmail, meetings, gives you heaps of cool shit. So, and the other thing that it gives you, which I think is much, much more important as you grow your business, it gives you control and it gives you scalability. So as you grow your business, you will want to bring on new team members into your business, and it's very, very simple to add a new G Suite user onto an account and to instantly get them set up and instantly give them access to everything they'll need access to using G Suite. So I love it for that. Your onboarding process for new hires is super, super quick. And secondly, your ability to get rid of employees, to sack underperforming employees, is awesome with G Suite. It allows you to do that without it compromising all the other elements of your business. You don't want to be giving out passwords and shit like that to team members. You want to run everything really, really tight so that if you do unfortunately have to get rid of somebody, it's simple enough to do without them being able to do something nefarious to your business after. And final point on that is team management. So if you are controlling a lot of outsourcers like I do, it's really important to be able to see that your outsourcers are actually working. So if you're paying them an hourly rate and they're just sitting on their arse doing nothing, taking your money, that's something you need to know pretty quickly. And G Suite gives you the ability to know that very, very quickly. You can go in and analyze their emails, how many they're sending and receiving, their Google Drives. You can check to see that they're doing the normal things that they would do as part and parcel of the work you've got them to do. So it makes it management of your team easy as well. And believe me, some of your team will charge you for work that does not get done. We just had it on the weekend. Happens heaps. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.